Hello there. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I'm not going to waste time with any preamble as to where I've been the last 8 months because I think we should just jump into it. First up, it's time for Lent, where Catholics give something up for 40 days. Let's not get into the details beyond that because we don't have the time. Pope Francis has some advice for Catholics around the globe. Stop trolling. The Pope made his appeal to tone things down while speaking to tens of thousands of people in St. Peter's Square for his general audience on Ash Wednesday, the start of the 40-day season that leads up to Easter. Lent, he said in partially improvised words, is a time to give up useless words, gossip, rumors, tittle-tattle, and speak to God on a first-name basis, he said. We live in an atmosphere polluted by too much verbal violence, too many offensive and harmful words, which are amplified by the internet, he said. Today, people insult each other as if they were saying good day. I'm not much of a religion guy, but I can agree with the Pope on this. We should all stand to be a little less mean online. One of my personal favorite sources for breaking up that negativity is Dylan Marin's podcast, Conversations with People Who Hate Me, where he moderates discussions between two people who have had a negative discussion online and helps them both see the real person on the other end. Let's go across the pond to where the elections are almost as ridiculous as the ones here. Remember Lord Buckethead, that cheerful chap who was running for Prime Minister last year? Well, he has rebranded to run for London Mayor as Count Binface. I'll just let the man speak for himself in this video he posted to Twitter.
Greetings, Earthlings. How are you? What a start to 2020, eh? A Chancellor's gone, a virus is coming, I got some lovely new socks, and within the next 150 years we might, just might, have a new Labour leader. Anyway, I thought I'd send you a little message because I noticed that the London mayoral race is in bit of a damp squib. City Park is obviously going to win it. Nobody's heard of the Tory guy, and the real Boris Stewart just wants to get on everyone's floor. So I thought, why not throw my old bin into the ring? So what are my pledges? Well, 1. Finish Crossrail. What about that, eh? 2. Free parking between Vine Street and the Strand, but only for electric vehicles. 3. London to join the EU. That organisation is going places.
Binface says that it could be as much as £10,000 for him to run as London mayor, but whatever he gets, he'll do his best with, and whatever he has left over, he will donate to help the homeless. So, why not? If you don't like anybody who's already running, vote for Binface. Now let's spice it up with some news over a slightly stale meme. University professor compares OK Boomer to the N-word, say students. A University of Oklahoma professor has apologized after saying that OK Boomer is the same as saying the N-word, says the University of Oklahoma newspaper. When a student made the comment Tuesday that journalists must keep up with the younger generations, the professor said that was the equivalent of saying OK Boomer to him. Calling someone a boomer is like calling someone a N-word. The professor apologized in an email to students Tuesday evening, the OE Daily said. The university's president, Joseph Haraz Jr., condemned the comparison, saying that while the professor's comments are protected by the First Amendment, his comment was offensive and wrong. It's wild. For a generation that has spent the last 15 years saying that the millennials are ruining everything, Gen X is ruining everything, ruining all the industries, the moment a meme turns around and spits back at them, they declare that it is the equivalent of what is widely considered one of the worst slurs and insults in the world. Go figure. Alright folks, it's the moment that you've probably been waiting for, though I'm not sure. It's been a couple months. Time for the Florida Man Bonus Round! Florida man leaves bar, runs over girlfriend, goes back to bar. Florida man sets hospital bed on fire to get nurses' attention. Florida man arrested the same day he got out of jail. Florida man seen driving around with needle hanging out of his arm. Florida man builds underwater Glock to hunt lionfish. Florida man is arrested for the 66th time. Florida man pulls over a deputy to ask for directions and is arrested for DUI and possession of cocaine. Well, it seems like Florida man has had a busy couple of weeks. That's it for today's show. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you missed these videos. I've sure missed making them myself. Now, I'm hoping to do these more often, so suggest articles anytime you want. I can be found on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, the lot, the works, everything. Until then, stay weird, everybody.